Thank you. Right. I don't normally do cards that came out upside down, but in this case, I'll start with the golden key. It's not the first card that came out, but what I'm immediately getting is there is a masculine energy. So I'm getting a love reading again today. For this reading, I'm getting a love reading, but I'm getting the energy that you're someone who's waiting for someone to come. That's confirmation with a motorcycle. It's not in a critical sense that I'm criticizing, because this is just the message that's coming through. This is the energy that I'm getting. So this is your current situation. You're waiting for that knight in shining armor to come, right? But I'm getting the message that you have the power to unlock the door and find that person. You can go out and finding that person is within your power. They're not going to plop into your lap. And you're thinking, oh, why isn't this person coming? It's because I think you haven't stepped out of the house. That's what I'm getting. You haven't put yourself out there, so that's why the key is upside down. I don't normally do cards that come out upside down because they normally come out upright. But in this case, because keys, you're unlocking things, you're discovering things, and you're finding things. It's discovery, it's finding. But if it was upright, I would say something else entirely, maybe a different message would come through. But because it's upside down, I'm getting that you yearn for that person, your specific special person, but you're not, for example, you're not leaving the house. You actually have to leave the house. You need to take the initiative to find the person. The person is actually waiting for you. I'm getting that they're waiting, they're already meant for you, but you're not going out there. And maybe in a social setting, maybe it's traveling. If you feel called to do something, I'm getting the message, do it. If it's going to a specific country, I think your person is there. Or if you feel called to change jobs, or the current relationship is a bit then that means they're not the right person, or the person is somewhere else. That's what I'm getting with the upside down key. You think you don't have, it's not power necessarily, it's almost that I'm getting, so you feel that you're not holding the key, but you are. So that's why it's upside down. But you are holding the key. You can, it's in your control to find this person that's already meant for you. That is strongly what I'm getting here. This is the first card that came out. It's the glass slipper. I really like this card. I'm immediately getting Cinderella, some kind of fairy tale, with Anastasia as well. I'm getting Anastasia and Cinderella specifically. And this is, it's a card that says, where do you feel like you need to fit in? What would happen if you embrace your uniqueness instead? In this case, this passage might resonate for some, but I'm getting Cinderella. I'm getting, again, this happened to be a romantic reading, and it's very strongly that it's a masculine energy coming forward. And as mentioned, you could be the masculine, but this is not separated by gender. So someone, even if you are the masculine, someone who's probably more embraced, who has more of the masculine energy is coming forward for you. Take it how it resonates. But this is in terms of, because if you think about the Cinderella classic story, she finds the prince, she finds her person, right? But she didn't, oh my god, this ties so nicely together with the key. It's exactly what I just said, because I immediately got Cinderella. I'm trying to piece the message together and what they're showing me. Cinderella didn't sit at home and wait for the prince to come, right? She wants freedom, but she took the initiative to go to the ball, despite that she wasn't allowed to, but that's in an extreme circumstance. But she went to the ball, and that's where she met her person. So, hence the key. That's why I'm getting the energy that, well, it was upside down, right? That's why I'm getting the energy that you feel that you do not hold the key, that you can't find this person, and somehow it's not working for some reason, and you're not holding the key. But I'm getting a message, you are holding the key. It's just you're not going out there, going to the ball, basically, metaphorically the ball. There's something that this person may not be in your city. I'm getting that. So if you feel called to travel to a specific country, because I'm getting the message that, because sometimes every country means something different. So one person could feel called to travel to another person could feel called to travel to New Zealand, for example. There's a reason for that. There is always a reason for that. And it might not resonate for everybody. So for example, a person might want to go to Australia, but another person might want to go to Japan, for example, or Korea, or I'm getting New Zealand a lot. So maybe you do want to go to New Zealand and Australia. Or there's some other it's different for everybody, but you need to listen to that, and that is your key. That is your key. It's not going to be it's not, obviously, this is a metaphorical key, but that it's in terms of the messages that's coming through for you, and you think, oh, this person, something feels off, listen to that. And oh, this career is not really right for me. You could meet someone through work, so you never know. You never know. You never know. But the key is intuition, downloads, little messages that come through. But you're gonna get your Cinderella moment. But that comes with having to actually step out of the house. She stepped out of the house and she went to the ball. That is where she met the prince. She didn't expect that to happen. She just wanted to have fun. And that's what I'm getting. It's gonna happen unexpectedly. When you take the initiative to go to country X, for example. Sorry, it got cut off because I'm taking that as confirmation because my battery is about to plop. But I'm taking that as confirmation that it got cut off because you're getting a moment when you're getting a person, when you least expect it, when you're having fun, when you least expect it, that person's just gonna come. And I'm getting that with the warrior. There's the masculine energy. They're going to protect you. They're gonna make you feel all butterflies inside. Look, it's very masculine. They're very firm. I'm getting earth energy. I'm getting also fire energy, mostly earth and fire energy. There could be fire or earth sign. You could have fire or earth sign. So take how it resonates. So they're gonna protect you. Because warriors are protectors, but they're also ready to fight. They're ready to take on the challenge. They're ready to take on, and I don't mean challenges for themselves in their career. I mean the challenges that comes with wanting a harmonious relationship. So that's what I'm getting here. Because most people, they give up in that aspect because it's too hard, and they realize it's not the same as in the movies, because they think it's probably like Cinderella and it's all very straightforward, but it's not. This person, I say he, but he or she who has masculine energy, they understand that, but because they want to be with you, they're not going to shy from that. So that's what I'm getting. And because it's very fairy tale, I'm getting a lot of fairy tale energy because of Cinderella. This is your knight in shining armor, period. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting any specifics. I'm seeing dark hair, but I'm not getting any specific imagery about what they look like because this is a general reading. And the dark forest that came out is, I'm getting the message, it's you can't really see it. You can't ever know the path to meet this person. That's strongly what I'm getting here. You're not meant to know. You can obviously look at your birth chart and look at circumstances. There are ways for that, but in terms of the specific path and specific timing, you're not going to know. That's the message that I'm getting. I'm not getting a specific when, unfortunately. I know that's something we all want to know, but that's not coming through. And with the dark forest, it's confirmation that you can't see it. You can't see the path with the key that you're taking. I'm going to put it upside down. With the messages and downloads, that you'll be getting hints, and that is your key to follow and open that door to meet the person, but you're not going to see the path very clearly. But that's okay, because you're going to walk the path, and the forest will make you feel safe. You're going to feel safe within it, because I'm getting a bit of safety here. There is a safety in the unknown, and that is completely fine. And this is the last card with the unfinished story. It's saying, what next step can you take? In this case, I resonate with everything I've just said. This ties everything nicely together, because I'm getting, you want your person, but you're not putting yourself forward and putting yourself out there. Because I'm getting a message, dating and love is like a job application. I know that's very blunt, but you don't have to take what resonates. It's like a job application. If you don't show up with your feeling and following the gut feeling, which is your key, you're not going to find the person. You're not going to find the job. You have to take that step forward and write the next page in the book. to find that person. That's why I say next step, because even if you're in a relationship now, this could resonate for some people, so it might not be applicable. Take it how it resonates. But for those who are in a relationship and they feel, oh, maybe this reading is meant for me, because maybe that person is not meant for you, you really have to look inside yourself, because it depends on your situation. But if you're single, I'm getting mostly 90% single energy here. We dream of that person, you dream of that person. I'm getting that message. But it's the dating apps are not enough. I'm getting that. The dating apps are not enough. That's not it. For a majority of you, the dating apps is not it. You're gonna meet someone organically in the way that you want, because you want it to be like a fairy tale. That is your current situation. That is the energy that I'm getting. Not everyone wants it to be a fairy tale kind of situation, but the majority of this energy, it is. And a fairy tale energy is not going to come through dating apps. It's going to come through you having fun. You're listening to the keys, the messages. You're following that. You're traveling. You're getting a new job. You're moving house. It could be because a key is unlocking. It could resemble a house because you have to use the key to open the door. But it's going to come at a time where you're having fun. So maybe a social setting, but that might not be for everybody. But it's going to come at a time where it's very unexpected. But that comes with you trusting this path, you getting the keys, you're getting the hints, okay? But you can't say the past specifically or when, the timing of when you're going to meet this person, but you're going to feel safe in this unknown. You know that, oh, this is right for me. I feel right about this. And this masculine energy, but I'm getting man, I'm getting dark hair, so that could resonate. It's going to come right when you least expect it, because you're having fun. And it's very unexpected because it's exactly like Cinderella. Do you see how it ties nicely together? Because it's unexpected for Cinderella. She didn't plan it. She met this person while she was having fun.